Now, it's funny because, okay, the purpose of this channel is to expose myself completely, as much as I can. Of course, I cannot expose myself completely, totally. There are things that I am ashamed of and that I don't dare to publish. For example, the videos in 3 languages that I had recorded about my envy of Vivian Mayer and Nan Goldin, I kept them without publishing for a while, and lately I have published them. So they're older than the more recent ones. So the purpose is to show all my emotions and my shit, so the things that I'm ashamed of, my shadow, yeah, because as I said probably in another video, this is my mission and this is what I think that most of people should be doing, like looking at their shadow, looking at their shit, because if we do that, the shadow won't be everywhere. The fact that a lot of people are avoiding the shadow, their shadow part, and thinking positive and looking happy, whereas in private perhaps there's a lot of drama going on, or perhaps because they avoid drama at all costs, then the shadow doesn't want to be avoided. The shadow explodes in the form of war, in the form of, well, of Donald Trump, of this horror, of violence, yeah. So, since this is the purpose of this channel, then I was thinking, well, the purpose of this channel is this, yes, my mission. But there is another purpose, which I have already talked about. It is my own self-therapy. So I do this because by doing this, it is incredible, the state of peace, inner peace that I have. And it's thanks to the videos, no doubt. The peace and the total absence of that despair that I used to have. That despair has always been with me, always, for all my life, except that in February this year, I went for my Viva examination, I got the PhD, and something clicked there. And then during the pandemic is when I started doing these videos. So the doctorate and also these videos. So these videos, the effect that these videos do is it's simple. It's just me letting out stuff and transforming it into a video, into an artwork. Allow me to call it this way. Transform it into an artwork and most possibly publish it. So I publish almost everything, and actually I just don't look at the videos afterwards anymore, because I used to do it, but then I was like judging myself, and perhaps I should be saying this, or perhaps I don't like my tone of voice or whatever, you know, and now I record them. And okay, there are some more delicate videos in which perhaps I had a conflict with someone and I feel a bit guilty, and that is a bit difficult. I did publish some of these videos, but also it was also respecting the other person. So these are more delicate, but my aim is to publish all my shit, and not only the shit, of course, but all these ideas that I have, that I feel that I can give to others, you know, to whoever might be interested. But the thing is that by transforming these emotions and difficult things that I disclose into art, and by publishing them and giving them away for the public, I know that they are useful. Despite the fact that I don't have millions of followers, it's okay, perhaps sooner or later will, but you know, it's like people who appreciate that and who can use it, then they will look at it. But it's useful for me as well. Of course I would like millions of followers, I admit it. But, well, you know, it's like, okay, you know, that's what it is, you know. I haven't been doing big advertising campaigns, big promotion campaigns. But so since this is the aim, but at the same time, these videos and the fact that I'm recording all my emotions have really made me more peaceful and much happier, much happier. And therefore this despair, this big despair, profound despair, it's just disappeared. And therefore, the thing is that I think for the project, it would be good that sometimes I cry. And I don't feel like crying anymore. I used to cry so much. So much. I used to go to the therapist and cry. And since the pandemic, I decided to stop therapy because of the videos, you know, because this was really helping me to feel great, you know, to feel strong. And therefore, there is so I do these videos because it's self-therapy and because it makes me feel good, and it takes away the profound sadness that I used to have. At the same time, the purpose of this channel is showing all the emotions, and therefore it's a pity that I don't cry. But, you know, it's just absurd, you know, that I think that it's a pity that I don't cry, or that I don't feel that pain anymore, you know. So, yeah, yeah. I mean, I do feel some sadness sometimes, and I have actually recorded some videos about my sadness, and loneliness, and the lack of love. Yes, I have talked about that in other videos, and sometimes I feel sadness, but not that profound despair. I don't feel that anymore. But at the same time, I ask myself, if this video exposure of myself and of my life is making me sort of emotionless because of my role, that's also a possibility. And that unconsciously I think that I shouldn't be showing because of my role. I don't know. It's delicate. It's delicate. So I think I'll keep on talking about this because this is very important and interesting, and it is crucial for me to disclose it and to share it with you.